question. But I think the first thing that I like to hear, and let me let Ellis here in real quick. If anyone is trying to create a partnerships growth strategy, and what I mean by that is, are you actively co-marketing with partners, tracking it? Are you actively co-selling with partners? Are you in this routine of partnerships growth? I love to know that. I think Jim, you've been in for a while. You've been doing a lot of this stuff. But anybody at all, are you guys doing a routine around partnerships? You can put in the chat, yes, no, trying to, anything at all to get a sense of where you guys are at. So the question is, are you doing partnerships-led growth with tech partners or with other agencies? Yes or no? Anybody at all? Love feedback. Please provide. I'll let one more person here in. Chantal, Ellis, Craig, Jim. Yeah, ad hoc, not regular, except for HubSpot. Yeah, so your typical ones that you see and that we come across are your HubSpots and your Shopifys of the world. But Chantal looking into it now. Yeah, so this is great. So this is a great time to talk about this. But the main things that we get, or at least I'd say the two types of personas and personalities and strategies that I hear on calls with agencies and that we get from the group, you are either partnered with one or two software and it's very much a small part of your business, meaning like you're a HubSpot partner. Yes, you do offer HubSpot services, but what you actively do with HubSpot is not a lot. You're not sitting there doing a lot of co-marketing and events and collaborations with HubSpot. And then the other side of this are agencies that are very agnostic, and you're just in this situation where you haven't doubled down on a partnership. Maybe you don't know really what you can do with a partnership, or you haven't even been approached to partner. You're either in one of those two buckets. I'd say the 80%. Now the 20% are those that you see that are tagged in posts a lot from these tech companies. They are actively working alongside those tech companies to make themselves a little bit more of a thought leader in the space and aligning themselves with what will be their target audience. Again, that's mainly your HubSpots and your Shopifys and your major platforms. But before I go too deep into what we're talking about today, I just let a couple more people in. Alexandra, we're just talking real quickly about what your experience is with partnerships-led growth. If you are doing anything partnerships-led growth, just to get a bead on where everyone's at and what bucket you fall into. Either we're agnostic, we don't typically partner with software companies or other agencies, but we'd like to, everybody wants more business. Or we have a couple and, we work with them loosely, but we'd like to do more with them and get more ROI from the partnership itself. And then the third bucket, which is definitely the smaller of the buckets, we have a lot of partners. We work with them closely and we love partnerships. One of those three buckets. So if you have any opinions on that, please let us know. Before I go too deep in this and share my screen here, Kelly we brought on to lead product development for us. Kelly, say hi. Kelly's going to talk you through what we have built to help you manage partnerships. So this isn't a sales call. We have a free product. It's always going to be free for agencies. And it's pretty cool. We had a lot of requests for what we've built. A lot of agencies are managing partnerships loosely in pipelines in HubSpot or pipelines in their CRM or maybe Asana Kanban board, and they don't really put a lot of effort into it, and there's not a lot going on. So they would like to do it, but they just didn't have a place to do it. So we built it. But first, I want to show a little bit of a strategy, 10 specific strategies for getting some growth out of partnerships. And this one was a definite crowd pleaser. I did it for Drift about last month, I think, maybe a month before, but it is pretty actionable, which I like. So 10 strategies, super quick. Let's take 10 minutes. But first and foremost, when you are going into a partnership that's with another agency or with a tech partner, Where partnerships fail is in that first couple of phone calls, the first couple of weeks. You don't set expectations of the partnership. You don't treat them like you're building a project for a client. And I say, hold on, let me mute you. Who's that? Is that Alex? Alex, sorry, Alex, I'm going to mute you real quick. So yeah, if you want to come off mute, please do so. But yeah, I'll open it up to questions in a minute. But the partner memorandum is super key. I've got a document for this. I'll share it. You don't have to guess what this is. But the main things here, you begin the partnership with the expectations, just like you would a client. So if a client comes to you with a new website build or a new campaign they want you to manage, you scope it out clearly, you set expectations, and you set timelines, and you set specific things that are going to be done in that project. Treat your partnerships the exact same way. So if a tech company reaches out to you and they say, XYZ agency, love what you're doing. We'd love to partner, and we'd love to get you selling our solution, or whatever, crap email they typically send out. You have to stop them right there, and you say, okay, well, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully you have something valuable for me. But here's how I like to work with my partners. You send them this partner memorandum. This partner memorandum shows what you do with your tech partners, what you like to do, what you don't like to do, what personas you're after, where you feature your partners, if you feature them at all. Do you account map and co-sell? If so, what tool do you use to account map and co-sell? What goals do you have for the next 12 months? What logos are you going after specifically? Send them that document and make them reply to you with how they can help you meet those goals. So the same sort of mentality as if you are selling a client, you have to propose to the client, here's exactly what you told me you wanted, and here's how we're going to help you get there. So it's called a partner memorandum. And number 2, so this is number 1, we'll go through 10 real quick. Co-market, super simple. Most of us are marketing agencies. We create content regularly. We are good at telling stories. We're good at branding ourselves. Take that type of co-marketing and invite partners into it, and also ask to be invited into their co-marketing campaigns. This is where, if you're a creative agency, you have the advantage over your tech partners, where you're already creating a bunch of cool content, right? Well, if they like your content, which they should if they're trying to partner with you, let's create something together. The benefits here, are clear. You're getting backlinks, you're getting the tech partner, which tends to have a wider audience than you, to share that content on social and tag your agency in it. You're getting a bunch of thought leadership. So here's some examples. Submit guest posts, publish case study. I like the course example here. We have a couple agencies that are working with tech partners on a sponsorship basis or on a traffic promise basis, where they promise to create a course on how to build a Shopify store with conversion rate optimization, XYZ, right? Whatever it is. And they go to Recart, and they go to Builder, and they go to Tapcart, and they go to these platforms that should be used to build that proper Shopify instance. And they ask them, hey, we're creating a course. Would you like to be involved? Of course, they're going to say yes. If you'd like to be involved, here's what I need from you. I need you to tell me either, hey, are you going to sponsor it, which we use to promote the course? Give us, $500, $1,000, whatever it is, and we'll use that for PPC. Or are you going to include the course in a newsletter announcement to your audience, right? Or a social post? Are you going to promote it for me? I love that. We have one agency doing this perfectly. They're getting $5,000 a month from Shopify, and they're getting traffic and links from 5 other tech partners that are included in that course. So create a course and create classes that one tool should be suggested per class, right? So cart, checkouts, or Messenger, or how to do advanced AI copywriting and make that work. And there's an AI copywriting tool, whatever it is, right? Number 3, map accounts. When you have a co-marketing agenda, you have to attribute the success of that agenda. How do you do that? You map accounts. Mapping accounts with any of your partners, agencies or tech, allows you to see what the overlap is and who they have that you don't have and who you have that they don't have. So if you are selling to the same target audience, which is the bare minimum, I think, for partnerships, you have to be selling to the same audience. You should know that, hey, these 10 clients are also already on that solution. And these 50 clients are not. And over there, they've got 30,000 leads that are not in my pipeline that I can then work co-marketing routine to get us in front of. So create that co-marketing routine, article, course, whatever it is you want to do with that partner. When that's scheduled and created and ideated, then you map accounts, and then you go about saying, okay, well, there's some overlap there. Let's work the warm introductions for now. And when that campaign goes live, you notice that the overlap was 10 accounts. The campaign went live. Now the overlap's 12 accounts or 15 or 20. That means it's successful. It's working. If it's not, if it stays at 10, something's wrong. Look into it, see what's going on, and try to progress accordingly. This is just a tactical one that we use. Set an alert in Sales Navigator when your tech partner hires a new CS person or a salesperson. And this is one thing a lot of agencies just forget. A lot of partners in general, people involved in the partnership, that, you know, your partner's team is growing, your team is growing, you guys have things going on, and you forget this. But in order for you to receive referrals from your partner, their CS people and their sales people have to know who you are. If they don't know who you are because they're only 2 months old and they've never met you and they don't have a list, they're never going to refer you business. But if you've sent them your partner memorandum from slide 1, if you missed that, I'll share this deck with you guys. But if you sent them the partner memorandum, then they know exactly who you are, how long you've been a partner of their company. Maybe you put that in there too, what you do for your clients and with their company and what's going on. You know, they have that status in this partner memorandum, which I'll share with you right now because I already have it up. I want you guys to see this. In this thing at the bottom, one of our agency friends, investors, Electric Guy, actually gives us the documents that they share with all their partners. They're at the very bottom. Let me triple check. Yeah, there's links to them. So they give their customer avatar, their, you know, paid media services. They give a deck. They give all the stuff to their partners. They share a folder, a zip drive. So do that. Project manage your partnerships. I mentioned this in the very beginning. Don't treat it like, oh, you want to partner with me? Just, you know, send me emails when you want me to do stuff and I'll do it if I want to, or I'm going to send you emails when I want you to do stuff. Map it all out. Have an agenda, have a goal, treat it like a project that you would run with a client. Treat it the same way. Number 6, create a course. I mentioned this and I'll talk real briefly about it once more, but the strategy is you need to do stuff that includes partners in order for you to have growth with partners. Create a course that includes partners in each class. And, you know, don't make it 50 classes and 50 partners, but 5 really core classes and 1 tech partner and maybe even 1 agency partner per class, right? So 1 class will be on the top of the funnel and 1 class will be on mid funnel and 1 class will be on bottom of the funnel, and then sales and enablement after that. And you can have a specific tech partner that does traffic strategy or PPC management or something like that, or analytics, or on-page event attribution, or cart checkout conversions, or messenger, or whatever. Reach out to them, let them know you're creating the course, give them some expectations on how valuable the course will be to their brand, how many people you expect to funnel through the course, whether or not you're charging the students the course or is it free, and what your ask is of them. Do you want them to market your course, or do you want them to promote your course? Or sponsor your course? One of those two. So you say, if I'm going to include you, I can only include 1 technology company. You're going to have to promote the course. Tell me how you can promote it. Ask marketing, find out. And it's worth it for them because you guys are the experts at the service, not the tech company. The tech company is experts at their own product and maybe a little bit about their vertical, but they don't know how to teach their users how to get the most of their product because they don't do full funnel. You guys, some of you do. So teach a course on full funnel, invite those tech companies, and they'll be grateful. Number 7, track the right KPIs. This is important. Engagement in events. You do a partner event, 50 people showed up. You do something with another partner and maybe 200 people show up. That's a KPI that you can track. Pipeline velocity. When you're dealing with partner sourced deals, pipeline velocity should go up. If you have a deal that was brought in from a partner, that should go through your pipeline twice as fast as a deal sourced from organic or paid or wherever else. So show those metrics, prove that it is successful internally, and go about your business. Lean on your partners for assets. So this is a struggle, I think, for most people in the relationship is like, okay, we got to do something together. Well, my team needs sales assets. My team needs videos. We need to figure out, how we're going to present your product to our customers. We need ads to, lean on your partners to create those assets. This is just a graphic of Smith.ai's Notion account where they send a Notion account link to all of their new partners. In there, there's white label, meaning unbranded ads. There's unbranded infographics. There's all sorts of stuff. So when they have a partner, all I have to do is slap my logo on that infographic and I can send that out to my clients. Yes, it's about Smith.ai, but I don't have to worry about how I'm going to sell the solution or sell the service on top of the solution. Let them give you that. Own your partner event landing pages. This is a really good strategy we use a lot. You'll see partner sourced events show up in our events library or events area of the community. Your partner will come to you with, hey, I want you to be in an event, a speaker, right? And then they'll say, okay, here's the landing page event. Market this landing page. Say, you know what? I've got my own Eventbrite link. Would you mind if I just created my own, recreate the event on your Eventbrite? And then, of course, the benefit is you get the RSVPs. If you're going to market it to your audience and your social accounts, why are you not owning the RSVP list for that event, right? So duplicate it and recreate it before you publish it. Productizing your services. Some people are against this. Some people know. Yes, some people in between. But the strategy that we're seeing happen more and more effectively is you take what is repeatable, productize it, put it on a landing page. Don't worry if your competitors see it. This is one from Flow Candy, a top Klaviyo partner. They have a whole e-commerce area of their site where I can just buy. This is 3 to 5 flows or campaigns, or I can buy a certain number of flows. Super easy. It creates pipeline on an automated basis, but it also is transparent, which clients like. But what is great about it is Klaviyo knows that Flow Candy has this e-commerce marketplace. And Flow Candy makes sure that all Klaviyo success reps know it as well. So if I'm having an issue with Klaviyo and I'm on the phone with a success rep or on chat with a success rep, they'll just send me here and say, you know what, it looks like you're going to need custom flows. Here's a link to $9.95 custom flow from one of our partners. So you're creating an area of your website that your tech partners or your agency partners know to send people that are looking for that specific thing. So create productized services. This one's from Penguin Strategies, a HubSpot partner. They have this really interesting thing where you can buy credits. So they don't go as far as to say what specific services you get for that 10 grand. You buy 75 credits that you can use in a library of services that are 5 credits, 10 credits, 15 credits. Really cool system. I don't know the back end of that system. I've been meaning to ask them and how they track it, but super unique. That's the only one I've ever seen from an agency world where they do it like that, but they crush it. They're one of HubSpot's top partners. That's that. If you showed up late, we're going to do a quick update on Partnerhub and what's going on and what you guys can do to make sure to put this into practice. So you've got partners, you've got an agenda, you've got a strategy. But where do you put all that, and how do you find new partners, and how do you make it successful for yourself? We honestly didn't have an answer for that until recently. Kelly, if you showed up late, Kelly's my head of product. She's been working with us for a little while now, and we've been heads down on product development for the last 6 months, and we've got a pretty cool product to show you. It's free too, by the way.
Yep. Well, so can you confirm, can you see my screen?
It says you're sharing, but it's all black, so it may be the wrong screen.
Interesting.
And I can share it too if you want. Oh, there you go. That's it right there.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. So yeah, I'm going to walk through Partnerhub. I'll just be walking through a deck today, but hopefully you can see how you can use Partnerhub, our new product, to leverage some of the strategies Alex just went through. So this will be a little bit of a preview here. All right. I never use Canva to present, so excuse me if I have a little mishaps here and there. But so basically, why did we build Partnerhub? What are we hoping to help you with? We're hoping to help you with 4 key things. Acquisition, so helping you find partners, because we know that can be a real challenge, and often is kind of a manual process. Also helping you activate partners. So once you do find a partner, helping you understand what you need to do to get to a final stage of a partnership, helping you manage partners, and then finally helping to enable and keep partners engaged. So Partnerhub is a 2-sided product. So you all agencies get to use it, and then tech companies will be using it as well. So I'll be going through now a handful of different functionalities that Partnerhub offers, and really focused on what you all as agency users can do inside of Partnerhub. So the first big thing related to finding new partners is automated curation of a backlog. So we've put together a backlog of potential partners based off of your target customer, their vertical or target size. So we can give you a list, and you can basically preview information about each of these partners to decide if you want to move forward with them or not. So in order to make that decision, you get to view a profile of each partner. So right now I'm showing a tech company, but soon you'll also be able to view profiles of agencies as well. This gives you just some key information to help you make a decision of whether or not this is a partnership you'd like to pursue. So we present their offer to agencies. We allow tech companies to upload videos so you can learn a little bit more about their product if you're not familiar with it. And then you can just simply make a decision. Do you want to deploy, which means you're requesting a partnership, or do you want to pass on this partnership? It's not really someone that's interesting to you, or if you're not sure and you maybe want to think about it, come back to it later, you can just snooze and we'll show you this profile in a little bit. So as soon as you decide to deploy that partnership or request a partnership, that's going to send a notice over to the tech company or to the other agency, letting them know that you're interested in partnering. That's going to allow them to then say, yeah, review your profile. Your profile is something you create, or I guess you submit a lot of fields about your agency as you sign up for Partnerhub. So that's what the tech company is going to be able to see. So then they get to make a decision if they'd like to partner with you. In order for you to be more interested in tech companies, we're giving the tech companies the ability to submit live offers. So those are typically going to be co-marketing opportunities, or maybe free accounts, potentially discounts for clients. So as you're reviewing these partner profiles, not only can you look into, a little bit about what they offer to agencies and their product, but also limited time offers that we call live offers here. So you have the opportunity to accept those in order to co-market or get free accounts, et cetera. So we also have a lot of other tabs inside this card here, or the partner profile. This is allowing you to really manage your partnership with the partner. So you can assign tasks to your team along with due dates. You can have discussions with the partner directly in Partnerhub, right here in this tab here. You can view attachments or different documents from that partner, so maybe different enablement materials or contracts perhaps. And you also have the opportunity to share documents with them as well. And then, like I mentioned, you always get the opportunity to review any live offers that are coming periodically. You also have the ability not only to look at the backlog of partners that we, present to you, but if you already have partners that you're working with today, but maybe you're managing those relationships via spreadsheets, you can go ahead and invite those partners to Partnerhub, and that way you can leverage all of those things I just talked about, the discussions, the tasks, the attachments, the live offers, in order to continue managing your partnerships all in one place. Notifications are huge. We want to make sure that you're always aware of any activity that's going on in Partnerhub. So you'll be getting email notifications as well as in-app notifications, with the ability, of course, to manage those in case you don't want to get as many emails, perhaps. You can manage those, turn those on and off, but we do suggest keeping a lot of them on because it allows you to just understand all the different activities that are occurring in Partnerhub. And also allows the tech companies will also get notifications as well, so that you can, they're alerted, if you move a partner to a different stage. And then an exciting new feature that we're actually working on right now is a marketplace. So this is where you can, I showed you on one of the first slides, a backlog, but now you'll be able to search even more companies, whether or not they fit your, or share your target customer or the size of your target customer. You'll be able to just search here and review all of these different profiles. So it gives you a much broader reach, or a much broader, larger volume of companies to look into partnering with. So that's coming soon. So that was kind of it in terms of functionality, but we wanted to show this slide that goes over kind of an overview of what Partnerhub does cover today. So we're really focused on 3 key things. That's partner acquisition, like I mentioned, sourcing partners, finding new partners, using that marketplace or the curated backlog, partner enablement, making sure that you can get activated and progress your partners through different stages of a partnership. And then partner management, making sure you can do all those day-to-day communications, share documents, and something that we actually didn't show, also reporting, making sure you can track those key KPIs for all of your partners all in one place. We aren't necessarily doing affiliate tracking. That's not the solution that we are going for right now. We're focused on these 3 pillars here. And so that's what we're releasing now, but we do have a lot of exciting things coming. So CRM integrations, Slack integrations, spiffing, the ability to send or receive rewards for referrals. So those might be gift in the form of gift cards even. The marketplace that I mentioned, some co-selling features and account mapping, and then more and more reporting will continue to be added, because the key thing is making sure you can understand the ROI of each of your partners. Okay, and then this is my last slide. So what does it cost? The exciting thing is it's free for you, free for agencies. So we hope that you can use Partnerhub to manage all of those activities that I just showed you, and to manage those strategies that Alex went through. And we really hope you do, since it is free for all of you.
Oh,
so that is all I had to share today.
I love it. Yeah, so Kelly, so everybody, I mean, the status is this. So we are onboarding people in the wait list as people book, or we'll just pulling them off the wait list as we have time. So please grab a time in this calendar if you can, and you're interested and you think it's something that can be useful for you. And I'll just say this, the two sides of this are, you can put your current partners in there, yes, but it's more about growth. So what you want to do with Partnerhub is check the profiles that are in the curated backlog. There will be a marketplace coming very soon too. Go to the marketplace, search keywords. Keywords are, you can filter by B2B versus e-commerce versus a platform that serves localized businesses. And you can also search keywords like SEO and stuff that you need. So if a client needs something, like they're saying, hey, I need a chat tool. Do you have a chat tool of choice? You guys may use Drift, but there's a great partnership to be had with some relevant tool that may be better for that client because they're more SMB focused, right? Or they don't have the budget for Drift. Go into Partnerhub, search chat, see what chat tools are there, look at the partnerships. You can look at them based on, hey, what are they going to do for you right out of the box? Do they give you a backlink? Do they co-sell with you? Do they buy your team lunch and learn? Figure out which ones are valuable. Click that deploy button. They get an email that says your agency is interested in partnering. They're going to review you back, of course. So if they accept you, then the Kanban starts, which means you can deploy them across the pre-curated Kanban of new partnerships. All the steps are laid out. There's about 12 steps. And the goal is to take them down each step to get to the end. The end is trusted partnership status. And each one of those steps has value for both parties. So you want to hit a step, they're going to get a notification letting them know that you've drugged their partnership to the next step. Get them through a few steps, then launch the other Kanbans for co-selling. There's 5 or 6 steps in that Kanban that'll tell both sides what to do. Then there's co-marketing, and then we have agency to agency Kanbans as well. So if you want to bring your agency partnerships, those are mirrored Kanbans, which are pretty cool. So you know exactly where you're at in both sides. So both teams, both partners know exactly what stage you are at in the partnership process, and all the communication is triggered. So you don't have to remind them, hey, I'd love to do a lunch and learn. They're getting that email, and then it's on them to send you the calendar to book it, or you have your calendar to book it. And again, we're going to connect CRM and allow spiffs and all this great stuff. Very cool. So any questions for us right now? I do want to book one-on-ones, but if there's a feature that you want to ask before you book, or anything specific that you're unsure about before you get involved in Partnerhub, ask now. Otherwise, for those of you who showed up late, we are going to post this recording pretty soon, and I can send it directly to you in email. If you give me your email, just direct message me. And thanks, Kyle, for getting on video, man. You're all alone up there.
We're not shy.
I love it, man. Very cool. Yeah, any questions at all for Kelly or I before we go? There's Ahmed. Okay, cool. Ahmed, I got you. I'll go ahead and send that over. Send the video. Got it. Melissa or Katie, can you grab these emails? Thank you. Thank you guys so much, man. Please also let us know if there's a workshop that you want to have held in the community. We are rounding out our workshops for the year, but we have more slots in November. We've got a few more slots to do workshops. So if you're interested in, I don't know, copywriting, you want a workshop that deep dives into copywriting, workshops are free, Frank. That was a direct message, but workshops are free. They are in the events area of the community, and the goal there is we just get together and we deep dive into a specific service, typically like how do you sell we did a case study service to your client. That was awesome. But if you have any ideas on workshops, I think SEO we haven't touched too much on. Localization, we did one that was really great. We've got a couple coming up. The automation one that's coming up is really good with Core and AppBind. So learning how to sell managed automation services. How do you sell a service where you're connecting APIs for your clients using Zapier, Integromat, Airtable, these no code sort of data piping systems? How do you build a service around it? And Core is doing it like crazy. He sells I think he's at 7 figures just doing Integromat services. Insane. Very cool. Thank you guys very much. Frank, I'll definitely reach out to you, or we've got a call scheduled, it looks like. And then Guillermo, I'll send you the video. Amit, send you a video. And anyone else, just look out for the post in the community. You'll get a notification and check it out there. Thank you guys. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.